Hello, hello, and let's get underway with casting back this matchmaking game on Overpass. One of my favourite maps. We've got three friends starting here on the CT side. Mojo, Scorch, myself, Nikon, with two randoms as well, Ricardo and Holy, up against five random. This is kind of matchmaking at DMG, Legendary Eagle kind of level. Have a little look if you're looking to pick up any tips and bits and bobs like that, see how kind of randoms are playing, have a little see if there's anything you want to pick up, any strats, and instantly we're going to be seeing the old classic matchmaking default 4B. One looking fountain here for CT side, which is Mojo. He spotted out some T presence and he's going to be falling straight away back to the toilets. You can see as well one of the CTs already starting to configure, change up their configuration. Mojo bagging with the first bullet of the round of the game is going to find that opening headshot. Yoichi now trying to chase him down through the toilets. Four Ts here still committing with his presence up towards his A bomb site. Three defenders already getting in position here. Nikon's got the utility he needs. In comes the utility now. The boost is being set up. It's been foiled. It's a little bit late. Yoichi though is in position. Mojo's going to go for it, but Holy is behind them here. Dualies on CT side is the new meta, and they seem to be going to town with the triple kill. It's only Onis left. The flash in long to have a little pick. Onis has gone back into toilets. This round has been well and truly foiled. Onis left to try and just pick up this bomb that's fallen, but Scorch right there on the headshot angle waiting for him. Standard stuff here you see from, so matchmaking most of the times now, the CTs are just going to send one guy, right, just to peek fountain here. All five Ts went up here towards the fountain for this big push towards the A-bomb site here. The other four CTs can then just get set up on B, ready for any kind of fast monster push, obviously because it's a really fast pistol round strat that you can go in, but obviously what Holy ended up doing was running up connector behind them. Dualies, I'll tell you now, you're going to see 70% of pro games these days are going to have dual Berettas on CT side. It's a really, really powerful thing, and I recommend it to anyone that's struggling. Get it in there. Now Holy is just a massive HE grenade there. He's just going to hold down his W key. There's no way that that is just ridiculous. Mojo now down in towards connector. He's got the big information. He's looking for a little flash peek up top here, and straight away he's realised he's not got enough cover here to stay down here and towards connector. Ricardo's down in water anyway, so Mojo needs to fall back. MP9 salvaged now, and ooh, he's let that one go. Mojo, big whiff from him, just needs to fall back. Ricardo's managed to pick up one, instantly traded up by Akio. Again, small things, you'll hear me say traded, which basically means as soon as a teammate dies, someone else is really close behind to get the kill on the person that's just killed their teammate. So trading, you'll see that lots of people play together. You can see exactly what these Ts are doing here. They're playing close to each other so that they can trade. So if Scorch kills one, then Akio or someone else can really quickly get back another kill, and that's what trading means. And Akio's going to swing first. Scorch, that's a fantastic kill, only 4 HP left. The bomb comes in through Monster as they go for a kind of 1-1 split. Oni's hanging around water, both coming in towards his B bomb site. The three friends still alive here. Nikon just jump spotting towards the A site. Mojo spotted down on the bottom. Moni's going to find that kill, and Scorch, who's low. HE's going to do a little bit more damage. They know he's here. Nikon's now going to come rotating in. See, they just swap weapons as well. Nikon's just been given the FAMAS as he has the 100 HP source, and Scorch. And now they're just going to hide on site. There's going to be a boost being set up here. Look at this boost here. Onis is right underneath this. Nikon is waiting for Yasno to beat. He's going to smoke off short to see if it's going to pull out anyone, but it's not coming in. Yasno is just being so patient. Clock's ticking down. They both have kits. They have the time they need, and Yasno's just jiggling around on site. Nikon is going to swing around for it. He's going to ask for the flashbang in from Scorch. In comes the flash. Nikon's going to swing wide. There's the instant kill there on towards Onis, and Yasno manages to get Scorch. Scorch was only 4 points of health anyway, and there it is. Kit, there's plenty of time to make it 2-0. That was a really disciplined hold there from the T side. Just a really small a bit of detail that they give there, where they plant the bomb here on towards this B side, and the other T is just waiting here, and they do not make any peeks. He doesn't step wide to see if anyone's coming in through this lower doorway, because obviously you had Scorch and Nikon boosting here with you know, looking down on towards the bomb site here, and they would have just been killed straight away. So really good there from the Ts to just wait. Obviously the CTs just had the better weaponry, everything they needed, and what I love to see is Holy coming out with a auto sniper round 3. And it's disgusting. He's found 1 kill already. He's going to try find 2. Gets traded up eventually. 2-man down. Nikon's being boosted up here by Scorch, and the boost is going to pay dividends. It's already down to a 2 versus 4. There's 1 minute 30, 90 seconds left in this round. And talking a little bit about defaulting. So defaulting for T-side is basically means fanning out across the map. So we've not seen much of it yet from this T side. They just keep B bowling towards this fountain. No one's really testing round towards B down at all. Obviously, one person went in towards the connector. They got found out. Ricardo, what a nice shot. Yoichi will pick up the kill. Now down to a 3 versus 1. The bomb is down. M4 salvaged. Ooh, the jump spot. Nikon and Mojo are right here. In comes the flashbang thrown in by Nikon. It's a little bit wide, and Nikon still spotted him out in toilets anyway. The scout tag with the flashbang follow-up. And there's the trade kill. Trade kill, saying that Mojo didn't actually die. He's just having taken down to 10 points of health. Yeah, talking about defaults. So what T-side need to do, and what you'll see when we go to T-side, is that we fan out everywhere. So we have some presence here towards Fountain Park, which is this area here. Take some presence at Party and Long. We also have presence in Connector and Water and B, which means we've drawn a belt then across the whole map to just keep the CTs on their side of the map so that we can kind of prod and decide where it is we need to go. Obviously CT side, that's not our job at the moment. Our side is just to stop that. But again, 4th round in the row, they're all going to be going towards this A Fountain position. Holy is going to be going for that deep play again. Keeps going down. First man down every single time. Smoke up thrown in by Mojo now, and I think they are just going to push through it. They're just going to run through it, and loads of damage being taken and given both ways. Nikon's going to smoke off Long, and they're going to be setting up this kind of triple defense here on towards the A-bomb site. The boost looks like it's going to be setting up, and this will allow Nikon to stand on Scorcher's head and see all the way down and towards toilets here. Mojo here will be able to watch from the back of SWAT truck, and this is going to be a really good setup here to look across short and long. And indeed, they are going to be coming 5 long currently. They go nice and quiet. They don't know if toilets is clear yet. They don't know if anyone is here. Any CTs posted up forward are going to hear anything. There could be CTs just around this right-hand wall. They're taking it slow. They're going to be peeking together, and there's Mojo. Mojo's now called out the information. Even though they're boosted up, Nikon and Scorch right now, look at the mollies. They've still got Molotovs that they can throw in. The flashbang thrown in by Mojo is disgusting. Here's one of the 3 Molotovs. This is going to push forward Yoichi, but instead he's going to die. Nikon's also just put down the second Molotov as well. These players, 4 players on long, are just being hemmed in here. Scorch still has another Molotov. There's 27 seconds left. The flashbang thrown in from Nikon just at the top of the wall to keep them there. There's 4 players here on the long position. They've got 20 seconds to push in. Mojo's here on the bin. Nikon and Scorch are facing the right way. Mojo's managed to find one. Instantly dropped down now. It's going to be Nikon and Scorch right here up close, and it's all going to be going wrong. Nikon just ducking down. Ricardo is actually quite a long way away down on this B-bomb site. 4 seconds left. There's not enough time to plant the bomb, and Nikon is just hiding there. Good disciplined play there. Yasno. Nikon's just going to reload. He's not even going to go for the peak at the end of the round. 4-0 on the board here for the CT side. Anyone looking for any tips and tricks? You see what we did there? We ended up doing a 2-man boost here by the little sign on this A site, and that lets you see all the way into toilet, all the way down banana, backed up by a scout here on SWAT truck. See there, I've got other people that I've played with who disagree and like to play much deeper down long. It's only worth it if you've got someone who's good enough to hold it, and obviously if you've got toilets control. If you haven't got toilets control, we lost that first player up here, then this is the configuration we went for. We went to play back in towards site. And don't be afraid to give up toilets, guys. If you can't get that kill, Mojo's been spotted, down he goes. And if you can't take those toilets control, then fall back towards the A-bomb site. Ricardo mollied out from Akio. Great headshot. Finally, this is looking like it might be going towards a bit more favouring the T side. But saying that, Scorch just managed to get himself a kill back. Utility just being thrown in gently. Now the bomb's actually moving up towards Phantom towards A. This might just be a little fake here from Onis. Holy tried to hit the shot. Holy will be able to save Nikon and Scorch, who will be going for the boost here. 3 versus 3 right now. Bomb comes back down towards connector for Ayanokuji. What a strange... I can't say that. Ayanokuji, but now they're going to be going for the boost here. Nikon spamming the wood. He's got a hunch that something's coming in. Nobody's peeking. Look how deep Holy is playing in towards heaven here. Not giving himself up for being peeked in from this boost here in towards short. 41 seconds left. Ayanokuji will be stepping out wide. Finally, Nikon will be punished for spraying out loud far too long. Holy up in heaven will be traded up by Yoichi. It's now 2 versus 1. The bomb will be able to go down. Scorch comes in. Whether he fancies a retake or whether he saves the AWP. We've had a great run of rounds so far. Nice little underhand flashbang. And there it is. Even with the right-hand peek coming around that corner there, Scorcher's little pointy elbow is going to pick round. First round on the board finally for T-side. And you'd think for CT side, who have been winning so many rounds, look at their money. They've got like a grand each. Nikon the only one able to wield in a rifle, and the others just going to be forcing up the pistols, which we'll be seeing whether that's enough up against 3 AKs, AWP and a scout. Now we're seeing more of a default. Look at this here. 2B, 1 connector, 2A. This this is a default. You don't need to be a try-hard 5-man team to be defaulting. These are just 5 randoms in matchmaking, guys, at DMG LE. They understand the principle of fanning out, but Holy's actually going to bring those dualies to life. Holy, who's been so aggressive every single position he plays, being the first one down. Mojo and Nikon here with a little setup here. Mojo is able to watch into the toilets and Nikon's be able to watch from the boost position down here. Nice little setups if you're having a little look for any kind of funny things you're seeing in Scorch. It's just going to be shot down. Yoichi finally takes out Holy, which has been loitering with that rifle. 3 versus 4 right now. It's an awkward round. But the CTs need to kind of, the T-side consolidating, need to figure out where they're going with this bomb. Nikon's just going to be tapping away from heaven. It's not really going to be doable. They've got no kits, and I imagine this will be a save if they're sensible. HE thrown in by Mojo. It's going to do good damage. Too much T-side utility coming in right now. Nikon's going to be taken out by the AWP, even though the smoke short, and Mojo's going to save that AK. M4A1, sorry. Get out of there. Nice headshot there from Ricardo. Tries to find the second. It's definitely going to be 4-2. They're going to get out of there, save these M4s. They're eco next round. If you look at their economy right now, 1900 on top of the money they have got right now. They're not going to have enough to buy in next round, so they're going to have to eco next round, which is why you're seeing Ricardo and Mojo save those weapons. And I'm not chatting rubbish to you here. I'm not just saying words like default without any... That's exactly what you should be doing. These are just 5 random players who've sent 2B, 1 into connector, and 2 up here. And that's because that was perfect that round, because obviously the CTs were like forced in, trying to do forward plays, trying to do weird plays, which meant that you had Nikon and Mojo doing probing plays in towards this direction, which meant you had the forward aggression coming in towards connector, and you had the forward play in here. Scorch ended up coming all the way around here. Yes, it was unfortunate he got picked off, killed here in water, but because the T-side defaulted, they were able to withstand that. Ayanu Kuji able to find Holy and Ricardo. Unfortunate nade whiffed early on, and again, now we're seeing a bit of a fan out again from T-side. Scorch, that's a fantastic pick up there. AK up for grabs, that's really, really good position. Up long, Mojo has been traded up by Akio. What an awkward round again. Really awkward, they've lost a couple of players again, just to pistols and stuff. And Nikon with a deagle, Scorch with the salvaged AK, maybe able to just run away and save this AK. Wildly thrown smokes and stuff, they do kind of find their mark. That Molotov will be going over to bin, all these kind of positions and smokes here. And it's going to be a save. Let's see here, Nikon will be looking to save one of the rifles that were found somewhere else on the map. There it is. And you can see here now, Nikon will save the AK, Scorch is going to save the M4, they're going to save in towards the connector back of party, and it's going to be 4-3 for definite, but that's going to be 2 rifles saved up as they save towards the ladder here. Good stuff again here from the T side. Remember, they're just 5 randoms. I mean, we're just 3 friends with 2 randoms ourselves. But just goes to show you there is still a level of tacticalness. There's still a level of little bit of sweat happening even in matchmaking here. If you're looking to why am I not improving? How do I get better? You just see a little bit of this. Smart decisions like this, saving. You see the pros doing it. There's a reason people are doing it, and it's because it's so much more valuable now. If you look at the economy of the CT side, it's so much more valuable that they've brought across these 2 AKs. And now look at the buy-in from the CT side, so much more reinforced. Whether it's enough to contend with the will of this full T side buy-in. Absolute max nades, an AWP and 4 AK-47s. Holy again. He's that fast play, but Nikon, boosted up by Scorch, is going to be able to get Ayanu Kuji. They're going to be setting up a second boost. Standard utility, just to flash in. Mojo was flashed in by Nikon there, ended up taking the fight in towards lower connector. That's the bomb, fallen down in towards lower connector as well. The T side have kind of wrestled off control of this B bomb site, but actually the bomb's lagging behind. Now it's Yasno to try and get this bomb. Ooh, he has managed to just scoop it up, just slip it away. Nikon playing the edge of this smoke here that he's put down, waiting to see, and there it is. Onis has just been picked up with his little buttocks sticking out, and Yasno, he knows he's going to be hunted here. Manages to get Holy, who's again really aggressive for a CT defender, but Ricardo's going in towards Deep Canal, back towards B here. You can hear these steps, and Yasno is not ready for it at all. Ico manages to get the 1 kill back. Nikon just teetering. He's got Scorch here on his left, just teetering whether he wants to fight this with Akio. There it is, the headshot. Clean 3-kill round there for Nikon. And the B bomb site has been secured. 5-3 is the score. It's an AWP salvage as well by Mojo. Small little detail. He's upgraded his rifle. Now, if you look at the money on T side, Onyx has still got 6 grand. They've got plenty of money. They've won a few rounds here. You've got to remember the 3 rounds they won here together, with 3 players surviving both of these rounds. They've got enough money to come straight back into this. No AWP on their side though, but they can come straight into this. And instead of defaulting, they are going to be hitting this fountain really, really quickly. HE grenades launched over desperately. Triple nades thrown over towards Holy, that is. Holy will be falling back. Look at this triple play around the toilets area. Nikon and Scorch holding B. Ricardo, just waiting to see if anyone's coming in. Standard smoke is still up. That's protocol utility. Protocol utility is early utility that CT side will throw just to keep people at bay. And Holy's hiding behind this tree, but it's going to be taken out by Onyx. Damage moved on towards Mojo. Now the pressure in towards toilets. Ricardo manages to control his spray. Akio brought down. Man disadvantage. Wrestled back. 4 Ts now in the bomb, looking to move down towards this long position in towards the A bomb site. Mojo's here with the AWP. In comes the flashbang. Nikon boosting up his teammate. This boost may just be coming in to pay dividends. Awkward flashes being thrown in. Mojo's going to pick up that kill off the back of the boost. Small little impromptu boosters. Here comes the flashbang in from Nikon. Yasno, is he going to swing this again? The AWP that was being salvaged last round. Mojo's investment. Nikon throwing in a flashbang again. Notice these small details. Mojo and Nikon don't peek unless they've thrown a flashbang for each other. Small little details like that. Just going to really ensure that you're not going to be winning. Now Nikon is just jump spotting into the bathrooms where he has just spotted Ayano Kuji. 25 seconds to go. Molotov comes in. That's really going to make it awkward to move in towards this A bomb site. 20 seconds left to go. They can't even go down connector. They are literally funneled in here. Smoke thrown in by Mojo. Lovely POV of Scorch on the other bomb site. 12 seconds left to go, and it's going to be... Oh, Kuji will find Ricardo though, and there it is. 5 seconds. There's not even any time to plant the bomb. And the smoke plant fails. Nikon foils the plan. 6-3 is the score. Same again. Watch this A side defense. Watch this half of the map. How the CTs are playing it. Right. They lose 1 man. This round they lost Holy, and you know Ricardo was able to pick up a trade kill around the smoke here, but then he fall back to site. And what they're doing is they're losing a man in the forward defense, and then they're falling back to then set up this kind of turtle shell, this late defense here. Fast pick there from Mojo. Ricardo is going to be setting up a smoke here and a boost here for Holy. Holy's going to be getting on his head, and in comes a little smoke. I think this might be a little bit of a one-way. It's something really nice that we like to see. Yeah, it's a one-way smoke. This is absolutely fantastic. Holy with the boosted one-way smoke. Oh my giddy, and it's going to yield one. It might yield the second one, but that's a fantastic pre-fire there out of the T side. And same again, they've picked up a kill, they've picked up a man advantage, and look at this, my square which I drew from last round is still relevant. They've just then fallen back into this turtle shell formation. I'm not chatting horse shit, I'm not just saying words just because I like what they sound like. Holy will be taken down though. Ricardo, you can only get to that position with 2 people there, so they know to keep the crosshair in the right kind of position. Now in comes the smoke towards bins, in comes his utility. Look at what the great thing that Mojo's doing is backing off. He doesn't need to be holding sight because there are 2 teammates here coming on the rear. The wall bang from Mojo though to foil the planter. And it's the second shot as well. This could be a quad kill in here from Mojo. Onyx managed to find 1 kill. And Scorch with the all-important final kill there. Such good discipline, such a good decision there by Mojo. Small things that he steps back into bank, that he goes back in towards this position to just punish anyone here, able to get the wall bang here on the planter, kill anyone who's extending a little bit too far around the bomb site. Really good defense here from the CT side. And now we're seeing forced economics. Force buys in here. Fast Molotov, if anyone's wondering what that lineup is. Fast Molotov in towards... Look at this, it's holding them here. That's going to be your fast lineup. And the fast flashbang lineup as well. And a Kuji is going to be hiding at the back. And the smoke towards short. This utility here to just keep the T's at bay in towards the B site. And with every second that Holy is not seeing anyone towards A, they're really starting to guess that this is going to be a B hit. Protocol utility again. Nikon and Scorch have thrown these 2 smokes here, and the protocol utility, which is just utility to keep the T's back, is doing its job right now. What the T's are doing are just waiting. They're waiting for any probing plays, any plays from the CTs who are going to come wandering in here, but they're not going to gift it away. These CTs aren't that silly. That's going to be a great deep smoke, and I believe that's going to land in towards heaven. Yes, it does. Lands right above Nikon. Just going to get the return. HE grenade. So they just kind of wait. Nikon and Scorch just waiting for the eventual aggression, but saying that, the T's have fanned back out. They might be thinking that we might be better off going A at this point with the amount of utility they've feigned and shown towards this Ionokuji. Nikon's on a off angle here in the back. Oh my days! Wicked stuff. Great opening kill here. Scorch looking to step round. He's been flashed by his teammate. Really unhelpful flash thrown in there, but Mojo able to be here on the right side as well. Bombs down on the bridge on towards this lower site as well. Ricardo joins the fight and the wall bang in here from Holy. 20 seconds left to go. The bomb's down. Yoichi's coming in from behind, but it's fab stuff. But T-side, I can't see them winning this. This would have to be unbelievable. Scorch staying alive. Yoichi unable to connect that. 1D. The auto sniper goes to work and it's 8-3. T-side have some money now. Look at this. Yoichi, 6 grand. Only 6 grand. Ionokuji, 5.2k. Plenty of dollar now to bring in this buy. All they just need to do is slow it down. Get some picks with these rifles. You can see they went bowling towards B. They put so much pressure here, but Nikon with the deep smoke here and Scorch with the deep smoke here and here just meant that the T's were kind of just locked in, waiting behind this util. Holy now. This is his protocol smoke. His early smoke to just see, and they're going to have a look over this. Bit of damage. Holy's actually come out a little bit worse than his enemies on this engagement. Laying down smoke. Setting up the one-way again. Ooh, nice shot here from Yoichi. They've seen it once, you're not going to fool them twice with it. Mojo falling back, down behind long. Ooh, a little bit of damage. Mojo's game sense there to realise we've lost one toilets. Had to move in position here. Now Yoichi's gone down as well. Apologies, Yoichi has found Ricardo. Mojo just needs to dig in, do what he can. He's spotted one here. Picked up 2 kills towards Flowerpots. That's absolutely insane. Tries to get the triple kill. This is huge here. Now down for the 3 versus. Nikon's on the rear. Easy kills. Easy kills. Bombs down by Flowerpot. There's no way. Scorch is on the bomb site here. Yoichi. What can he do? Facing the wrong way. Let that be again an example of why you default T-side, right? Because what they did there, they went bowling up as a 5, they went all out long. Yes, they picked up a great kill on toilets here. Ricardo went down, and they killed the boosted player here, Holy, on towards this position. They've got a 2-man advantage. They try and bowl in towards the A site. Mojo gets the double kill here on towards Flowerpots. But because they had no presence connector, no presence mid, Nikon just ran up behind them and literally just picked up these 2 kills for free on long. And again, we're seeing 5 players just down towards B this time. The T-side are just playing man vans. Fast flash in from Nikon here as they double swing into it. The double swing's going to work them. Ooh. Scorch getting away with that. The flash and the smoke in. Again, now the default utility, now the protocol utility is being thrown in. But same story again. They've not put any presence anywhere else around the map. Ricardo's been allowed to run around the back for free. This is exactly what Nikon did before. Mojo in heaven, deleting people. It's just completely fallen apart. 10 HP left. There's only 16 left on Onis. Nice flash thrown in. It's beautiful stuff. Nikon finding Onis. There's only 1 guy left. Trade kill then. Auto sniper salvage. 10-3. This game is just draining away, falling away so fast. There's only 2 rounds left in this half. T-side have been absolutely shut out. To their own fault. They went all A that round, the previous round, and got shot in the back. And they went all B that round and got shot in the back as well. They need to be defaulting. And instead, they're going to be going all A again. 5 towards this toilet position. This is why you default. Anyone looking and seeing we just keep losing games like this with scorelines like this, it's because they're not defaulting. Nikon here. Protocol smoke down towards water. This allows him to just put all of his attention in towards the connector, where there are 4 people waiting at connector. And look at them. This is a pretty standard response, right, from T. So Holy has just been able to pick up from that boost. Again, another kill. This is really standard at T side. They get shot in the back 2 rounds and then they go, right, we're just going to sit and wait for them. But look at the CT side. They're just not coming for it. Why do they need to go running around behind it? And there it is, Nikon just waiting on the boost in towards connector. It's a free kill again. And it's just too easy. The same angles, the T's are dying in the same places. And they're slow peeking one by one with the bomb. This is dreadful. This isn't DMG. This isn't Legendary Eagle. We're back in silver. One by one, slow peeking, feeding. Ricardo might swing for a trade kill here. Instead, it's going to come to him. Auto salvaged again. Last round of the half. This has been a lockout. Absolute lockdown. UK government crackdown. The amount of money they've got spare here, Nikon's just going to leave extra rifles on site. Notice as well, leaving extra flashbangs as well by the back of the stair. So in case they need to retake from this position back here, Nikon's now left a flashbang here if they need to retake the flashing towards the A-bomb site. Again, small little details that may come in handy later on at the end of the round. This auto sniper is just doing a dirty. It's too much trouble for them. T-side is struggling. Great kill here from Yasno. Great double pickup as well. Survives it with 3 HP. They've got a man advantage, although Yasno with 3 HP needs to be really careful. Bomb's still loitering around Park right now, but there's weapons being salvaged for free. Scorch staying down on B at the back here. Nikon and Mojo will be playing the A-bomb site. Smoke doesn't quite land in the right place there for Nikon. And he's looking for his flashbang that he's just picked up here. That flashbang that he threw late round is going to come in again. Misthrown Molotov. Unlucky here for Nikon and Mojo. That's the smoking towards bins from Yasno. Great HE. That lands right on the nose of Mojo Baggins. Nikon now just has to go hardcore mode. Wait for Scorch. Here comes the HE grenade. Perfectly placed as well.Oni's going to try pick up this kill. Nikon's managed to find another one here onto Akio. Brought down. Scorch with the instant trade kill. There's only 3 points of health left on Yasno. Nice headshot there. It didn't matter if he had 330 or 130 HP. AK-47 headshot is going to seal the deal. 12-3 at the end of the first half. Wicked stuff. Wicked, wicked. And now out of this T side. We'll see whether they make the same mistakes as the previous T side. What they're going to be doing. They're not going to be doing the old classic strat. They are going to be sending 3 towards A fast. And actually we're going to be seeing a bit of a default again here. A fan out here from T side. Yoichi is AFK and spawn. Good old matchmaking. Holy. Oh, the instant dink. Yasno, goodbye. That's the end of round 16 for him, and Holy is just going to run round. He's the most aggressive player I've seen, just doesn't let go of W. I don't even think his middle finger does anything else other than this. Bomb goes down on towards the other side. Mojo just gets absolutely clapped. And look at this, the bomb's gone down on B. There are still 2 defenders in the wrong place. Nikon has got the smoking towards heaven. Ricardo's going to get Yoichi checking the corner. It's a 2 versus 3 retake. This is really, really nasty stuff here. The bomb's been down, there's no kits. Ricardo sprayed by Akio. Nikon spraying from short in return, trying to get that trade kill in. Ooh, Scorch, very close, very close. They're just being really awkward about these peaks. They're just running the clock down. Nikon and Scorch doing exactly the right thing. Scorch finding the kill. Only 13 points of health left. Nikon has done so much damage here to Akio. And round number 13. By way of bomb, explosion. Nice little round there from T-side. Holy was just running up A. Holy managed to get a kill here in toilets and on connector, which pulled up 2 defenders. There were still 2 guys on A, whilst the other 3 Ts were just planting on B. That was just a 3v1 then on B. And that's the good thing about defaulting. By prodding out in different parts of the map, by sending 2 guys in towards Fountain and 3 towards B, they were able to hit a weakened B site. Because the presence was being pulled away on towards the A site. Here comes the jump flash and towards long. Ricardo going for a peek. Akio, deep connector. Mojo silent about this, but ooh, Akio just comes out on top. 10 HP. Ricardo does get a manage to pick up a kill elsewhere on the map. The man disadvantage is not lost. In comes the deep smokes. It's going to bounce off the SWAT van here. Should be a nice little jump right click to blind the right and left corners as they move on in. In comes the plays. Nikon and Scorch have been throwing fake utility in towards this B site. And again, look, we're seeing Nikon just picked up a kill here towards Connector. They've been keeping players on the wrong bomb site 2 times in a row. That's going to be easy plants again.com. Nice flash thrown in. Holy's not going to fall for it. Straight down. Oni's left here. Yoichi left on his own. 23 points of health. Ricardo. Easy pickup. 14-3. Again, anyone looking to just see how do we play this? What are we doing? How do we do it? It's more, I know it just looks like that Holy and all these guys, you know, they flash long, they go running in, they pick up kills, but it's more than that, because whilst these guys are getting the pressure on towards the A site, Nikon and Scorch are actually here throwing smokes in towards the B site to land bridge and heaven, and throwing all this util to keep 2 defenders on the wrong bomb site. And it's all about chess, it's all about not letting the enemy know your next move. Fast flash thrown in now. Nikon's going to be flashing in for a Mojo towards short water here. Yoichi, oh my goodness, it's going to be a fast eagle, it's going to be double deegs. He's only lost 2 points of health and he's got 2 kills with 2 bullets. It's going to be the triple deeg. Mojo tries to do what he can. There's not much you can do to argue with the triple deagle. Ian Okuchi coming in around the back. This is most definitely looking like a 14-4. Triple deegs. Yoichi is the man. Holy left, wandering up, long on his own. I mean, don't discount CT side right now. I mean, if they go on the unthinkable spree, right? If they go on the 10, 12 round spree, they can win this 16-14. This would be the most upsetting game you've ever seen in matchmaking. Forced in. 3 MAC-10s, a Tech 9 and an AK. It's going to be a fast play over towards the A-bomb site. In comes the flashes again. Flash is thrown in. Nikon fast playing in towards this position. Ricardo manages to pick up 1 kill. That's one of the rifles salvaged back. Look how fast these CTs are pulling back in towards toilets. It's scary. Look how quickly they're descending upon them as well. Yasno, that could be a really nice double. They just line up really, really nicely for him. Ricardo up close, Mojo here as well. They're all trying to move in towards as well. Nikon's moving in long. He's been flashed. Mojo picks up the kill anyway. Now down to a 2 versus 2. Great HE grenade. Mojo just survives it. The MAC-10 spray from Nikon just keeps Yoichi honest. Just keeps him guessing. Oh, Mojo was the one that was jumping behind. Yoichi's the man. Yoichi with the triple deagles last round, and now with the double kill to save it this round. Eyes peeled on this man, who's currently hitting 120 ADR on round 20. This is the man you want to keep an eye on. I wouldn't say he's keeping the dream alive yet. It's only 14-5. There's only 2 rounds left to just close this out. Now it comes to be seeing an eco round. P250s, Deagle, Tech 9. Again, we're going to be seeing fast plays. You can see I was saying, you know, you need to be defaulting out, stuff like that. Not so much when you've got weakened economy. That nades, oh my goodness. When you've got a weakened arsenal, when you've only got pistols, this should just be easy mop-ups here. Last player on towards Party, flashes himself. Oni's in the back, 1 bullet. 14-6. Yeah, if you've got a weakened arsenal, you've only got pistols, then that kind of warrants that kind of team play together then, because, you know, 5 of you can take this fight here with a CT on his own up here. Much more likely to win that. But clearly that round was the wrong play. They didn't want to be going up here. The 2 nades that got thrown in just absolutely landed in the doorway. Mojo and Nikon didn't even get to fire their weapons. T-side can still be relaxed. They've got the AWP now, they've got the AKs, they've got the buy-in that they want. And they've got such a round advantage, so many rounds ahead of them. They don't worry too much. Ooh, Ricardo, I think, just with the jump spot, just spotted the silhouette of Yasno. Great opening kill here, and Holy is able to pick up a kill as well. Scorch has managed to find a kill in towards short with the flash assist from Nikon. It's a 5 versus 2. In comes the smokes, in comes the utility in towards this B bomb site. The flashes come in. In they come. Ooh, Ico. Ooh, Ricardo runs into him by accident. It's now a 4 versus 1. The smoke is up on Heaven. Yoichi left on his own. Holy, can hear him up close. Match point on the board. All hopes of ever winning this game have just faded away. Small things again, you missed up, you know, just in case you missed it, the T side fanned out again here. So what you had was Nikon threw in a pop flash in here for Scorch, who was playing here in the tunnel here. Scorch wing swings out, picks up an absolutely blind kill here on a CT. Ricardo manages to pick up a CT who's just sat right at the edge of the smoke here with a smoke kill. And then we got the kill in towards Connector as well. So with those 3 kills, it was a 5 versus 2. The big execute in towards the B side. Mojo opening up this one here to Iron Okuji. That's the flashbang I was on about. The flashbang that opens up. There's a Molotov down here, so doesn't matter. Nikon and Scorch will be lining up that flashbang again. Now Mojo goes for a peek down towards long. Look how fanned out they are again. This is an exact default. This is an exact spread across the map, just to make sure that any pushing, probing plays, any offensive movements here by the CTs are going to get countered. Akio waiting in this smoke, waiting in the smoke. That's a beautiful double kill, really important. Ricardo gets the trade eventually. Ricardo with the smoke in towards Heaven. This utility now is going to bait these players in towards B, whilst Holy moves in towards A. Yes, no. Whiffed off shot. They're actually going to, I think, is still going to commit towards this A bomb site. In they come. Fast flick there. Holy is brought down. Flashes come in. Ricardo. Whiffed shot again. He's not going to whiff the second one though. Accuracy of about 50% with this AWP. 50% is good enough. Misses the first one again. He might connect the second one, and then it really will be a 50%. Wild shots up long.
Flashbang.
A mark of someone not so confident with their AWPing. My theory is, the more you go down the ranks, the more you see an AWPer need to reload. And you'll see in pro games that just AWPers just don't reload. Why do you need 10 AWP rounds? Wicked stuff here. Mojo now hiding in towards toilets. He may pick up this kill. It's really important. Yasno's actually just lost his team. The AWP, they don't have great money at all. And a very, very mean POV here from CSGO Auto Director. Mojo manages to find a second as well. Really upsetting there that T-side lost it. My mouse is still drawing, forgive me. Scorch and Nikon here were here in water, right? They were just setting up utility, but the CT, through his own smoke, sat in his own smoke here and short, ended up picking up a great double kill here. And then as they tried to push in towards A, that AWP just went to work, picking up kills in Banana. Really, really worked. It's 15-7. 8 rounds on the trot if CT side want to win this. There's only 1 round left in it to kind of keep it in here. Yasno can hear the players next to him. Mojo's found 1, Scorch has found 1, being traded up by Iron Okuji. We've had this lovely POV of Yasno, who's going to go for a lurk kill. Yeah, beautiful kill, AK salvage as well. 1 minute 25, 85 seconds left on the clock. It's only down to a 2 versus 3. T-side tried to kind of default, tried to send men everywhere, and just kind of got met with resistance everywhere, and the kills just kind of fell the wrong side of the coin flip. Yasno can just hear that scoping from Mojo. The scope's coming in and out. He's just going to sit and wait. Very slow now as Nikon waits to see if there's any aggression from B. Mojo looks down towards Connector. No one actually is covering this fountain position right now. Mojo asked to go down towards Connector here. They're going to meet up in water. Connector. Iron Okuji is exactly here. A nice unlucky angle. It's going to be Mojo. Great hit. Nice little hit there, but brought down at the very, very end. 15 to 9 to 8. maybe that's foreshadowing. 15 to 9 is what's coming next. I mean, look at the economy here of T-side. $2 grand to play. I think 15-9 is going to actually be quite likely. T-side have only actually got 3 so far. 5 for the way for the CT side. They're struggling. They're struggling to close this out. They only needed 4 rounds to win it. There are 3 of them there. Scorch waiting back here. This is all protocol utility being thrown by CTs right now. Deep HEs, deep Molotovs, and ooh, Mojo. Jasno, again, not that confident AWPer, not willing to just sit there and know that he's going to hit that shot for anyone who's going to swing party. Mojo's going to be going back round. Apologies, Scorch is going to go back round and join up with his teammates. Mojo, just little shoulder baits right now, just to suss out where the CTs are. Yoichi's now going to be going for a jump peek to see if the lower connector door is open, just in case anyone's wondering what this is. It's not just for show. Holy's going to pick up this kill. He's actually got armor and a helmet as well. In comes the fast push in towards this A bomb site. Nikon with the Tech 9 trying to go to work, and the Deagle goes to work. Trade up kills here as they try and get the kills in. Yoichi just brawling with Nikon up close, down to a 2 versus 2. Kills flying left, right and centre. Onis is here for the swing from Bin. 9 to 15. As it always should have been with the pistols coming in. It's nasty. T-side just can't quite close it out. There's 6 rounds left for CT side if they want to draw it, if they want to save their ELO, if they don't want to D-rank.
Come on, let's go. Quick sticks.
And they've actually been quite a strong CT side. I can't really even point out to you and tell you what T's are doing wrong. They're defaulting out. You can see they're doing it again. They're spreading out. 1 connector, 2B, down to, you know, that kind of 2A push.
Flashbang.
Flashbang. That doesn't go deep enough, really. Yoichi. Ooh.
Flashbang.
Ooh. Oh, first kill picked up here from Ayano Kuji. Jasno has managed to find Holy as well. Again, it's a default. It's only a default, but 2 kills picked up back the other way, Ricardo and Scorch. The problem is with sending 5 men to meet another 5 men is that not all 5 of your men are going to always get the kill. Sometimes 2 of your 5 men get the favourable engagements, and the other 2 of the enemy's 5 men get the favourable engagements. It's exactly what's happened right now. Smoke thrown in by Nikon to land on towards the bridge. Oni's hanging over the top here. Nikon's getting the trade kill straight away. It's 2 versus 2 right now. Bomb's going to be going down, but Yoichi manages to find Nikon. Yoichi, who's hiding around towards Monster. It's Ricardo left on his own. Minute left. He's got plenty of time to do what he needs to do, but he's not going to be able to... Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, it's the whiff shot here from Jasno. Goodness gracious me, that almost went very wrong. 15 to 10, double digits at last. Jasno is the most nervous AWPer I've ever seen, and he makes me nervous watching him. They're struggling now. Really struggling. 7 rounds lost on T-side. And again, they're defaulting. They're sending presents everywhere, but 2 of the men lost engagements that round. 2 of them won their engagements, so they ended kind of up just going down to a 3 versus 3 with so much time left on the clock. Protocol utility again, thrown by CT side. Deep Molotovs. Jasno doesn't quite know where he wants to be, really. Nikon will be checking up long. 4 T's up towards long. Akio here, meeting Ricardo. Great kill. Scorch. Slow clearing. He almost had it. It looks like it was right on the headshot. Ayano Kuji, though, is going to be coming out on top. 3 versus 5 right now. It's nasty pasty. It's an absolute spud. Deep Molotov thrown in. Allows Nikon to cross on over in towards the banana position. 2 CTs are up on long right now. Nikon's just heard this reload. Nikon's literally just heard Ayano Kuji reload this AK. Free kill. And now some space maybe opened up towards this B-bomb site. Mojo's spotted the boost as well. They've got a good feeling actually that there's some presence in towards this A-bomb site. Yoichi though. Yoichi has gone deep. Oh, he's seen the legs of Nikon as well. Just coming out with perfect timing from Yoichi there. 40 seconds left to go. 2 versus 4. This might just need to be the save of the AKs, but they are prodding up close. Mojo. Nothing's being gifted. Nothing's being presented. This is a much better CT side. Now Holy moving in together. Spotted the side. It's now 21 seconds left to go. Smoke in towards the bin. It's going to be an execute. They are going to try this. Oh, that's a nice shot. Doesn't quite connect. Bomb does go down. That's a bit of money at least, but Holy manages to get the kill on towards long. There's still 2 guys moving in here up against him. Really, really nasty. They've heard him fire. They know he's behind the bin. There's the quick shot there from Jasno. The nervous AWPer finds his shot at the end. 15 to 11.
Counter-terrorists win.
They're struggling. They really are struggling to just close this out. And you know, I said, you know, it's not all over. It's definitely not all over now. T-side really aren't playing great all of a sudden. And only 4 more rounds needed from CT side to draw it, so that they can actually leave this server not feeling too bad. What a comeback as well, considering it was 12-3 at the first half. Let this be an example for anyone to just never lose faith either.
Incendiary.
looks much more like a respectable game. Fast flashbang here from Onis as it comes for the quick check. Holy's playing fast in towards short. There's the one kill, instantly traded up by Onis. That's bombed down in towards short. Nikon's throwing in smokes as well. There's a scout headshot. There's a nice kill. Here comes the play. Onis on top of this box again in the smoke. Loves playing this spot. It's a 3 versus 3. Kills are going down all over the place. Yoichi's managed to find Ricardo. Nikon's been brought down by Onis as well, who is just jiggling around the side. Great triple kill round right now. Mojo left on the pillar. Manages to find one. Onis with the quad kill to make it 15-12, and the draw is ever looming. What was once a shadow in the back of T-Side's mind is now a serious possibility. They're going for an eco as well. I mean, they have to. They're just, whatever they're buying right now just isn't enough. It's not working, and now it's going to be the force buy. The eco, sorry. 5 rifles. 3 M4A4s, the 2 AKs, no AWP in the server right now. 5 men. Man van towards the fountain. Holy again, the most aggressive player you've ever seen. Great jump spot here in towards the connector. So aggressive. Iron Okuchi's going to be so upset. How does he manage to peek there on the reload? Disgusting. Akio does punish that. Yasno and Scorch manages to find a kill. Scorch has actually ended up with a trade kill here. Strange POVs going on right now. Kills are going to be coming in. Utility thrown in as well. Mojo has just found Akio, and now it's Nikon looking like he's going to set up Scorch. It's a 3 versus 2 coming in towards this bomb site. Smoke bouncing off SWAT truck. Now they can move in. They can just swing about. Warren close right. Instant trade kill. Down it comes down to the 2 versus 1. Mojo is set up here. Yoichi, the man. In comes the flash. Just waiting. You can tell they're communicating. Nikon perfectly dodging the flash. Now Yoichi has moved back. Great little jump spot there to have a little look round. Yoichi's waiting for any mistake here. This could be it. This is a 2 versus 1 retake. He does have the kit. Nikon spotted it, but they're just waiting time. Again, the little jump peaks just to let him know that he's here. Yoichi knows exactly where both of these T's are. Ooh, just steps a little bit wide. His right-hand shoulder would have just been showing, and it's now down to the 1v1. The bomb little tap, the little peek, won't feign it out though. The swing again, Mojo sees there's no one on the bomb. There's no smokes, nothing to fake it. Easy tap, 16-12. Good gosh. 16-12, it was a difficult win. Felt really laboured there to win it on T-side, but great stuff in the end. Really, really nice stuff. A good one to cast back. Anyone who wants to pick up any tips and tricks and stuff like that, I recommend watching it back and watch back your own games. It's been a pleasure to cast, and see you next time.